Less than a week after losing his congressional seat, it is off to court for Chaka Fattah.
Jury selection underway now in the federal corruption trial of the 11-term congressman. And joining us now is defense attorney Enrique Latoison. Enrique, thanks for joining us. First of all, tell us what Fattah's attorneys are going to be looking for in a juror.
Well, you're looking for a very fair and impartial juror. On a high publicized case like this, that could be very difficult. Now, you're allowed to ask the jury certain questions when you're picking them out. For instance, you could ask them questions like, are you aware of Fattah Jr.'s former trial where he was found guilty? Did you follow that trial? Have you read things in the media about this case? Do you have an opinion in reference to that? And you could also ask them things in reference to, are you politically involved with maybe something that's against Fattah or any kind of his political opponents? It's very important that you find a fair and impartial juror who's going to have a free and open mind and listen to the facts of this case.
What kind of defense is there for bribery and racketeering charges like these?
Well, these are intent-based cases. They have to show that he intended to do certain things. Now, just because, you have to remember, politicians are people too. They know people. Just because a person or a friend or something does something for a politician, and this politician was independently maybe going to do something for that person, doesn't mean it's bribery. There has to be a direct correlation between I did something for you and I'm now doing something for you to repay what you did for me. That would be bribery. So just because things are done for people they know or friends or affiliations doesn't mean there's bribery. There's also defenses for, poor political accounting or things of that nature. Also, there's a big organization. Doesn't necessarily mean that, he might have done different things. He runs a very big organization. People might have done things on his behalf that he wasn't aware of.
What about family history? You mentioned this past case involving Fattah's son who was convicted. Do you think the jury would be swayed by that fact?
Well, that's why you would like to ask him that question. I mean, that case was highly publicized. A lot of information came out, and Fattah's name was used in a lot of the publications and different things that came out about Fattah Jr.'s case. So you don't want that to be something that sways the jury. So it's definitely something you want to poll the jury for and ask them if they have any kind of biases in reference to things they might know about the former case.
Defense attorney Enrique Latoison, thank you for your time and insight.
You're welcome.